everyone, so today I am doing a very highly requested video. Finally, I'm so sorry it's taken me a while. I've just wanted to get everything perfect. So basically this is just my new makeup storage and collection, and I didn't go into tons of detail because I do have a lot of makeup, so I figured if there are certain things you want to see like a more in-depth collection video for, I could do it like separately. For example, like if you wanted to see my blush collection, I could do a more detailed blush collection separately, if that makes sense. I hope it does. And I hate the fact that I have to say this, but I'm gonna say it because I know there are gonna be people out there saying nasty things, because every time I post a picture I get, you know, the nasty remarks, which I know it's just gonna happen, but I'm just gonna say this anyway. I have a lot of makeup. Makeup is my job, obviously. Makeup is my #1 passion and hobby, and it's what I collect. In particular, I love to collect lipsticks. Doesn't mean I'm gonna wear them all the time. It doesn't mean every lipstick I own has to be wearable. It doesn't mean I only have like one of each shade. Like, I'm crazy with lipsticks. I collect them. I have loads of different brands, shades, finishes, just a whole bunch. I love lipstick. It is like my thing. I get excited over lipstick. So before you write anything like, oh my god, no one needs that much lipstick. I know, no one does need that much lipstick, but I collect lipstick. I don't collect stamps. I don't collect designer handbags and designer shoes. I don't collect, I don't know, you know, I collect makeup. And yes, one day it will go off, but that doesn't mean that I'll throw them all away. I sound like a hoarder now. Some of them you just keep because they're limited edition. They are awesome colours, awesome packaging. It's a collection, you know. People don't collect stamps and expect to use them all. It's just a collection because it makes me happy and it's just something I like to do. In saying that, all of my makeup is stored away. I have a quick tip for you. Make sure you try to store your makeup out of sunlight, out of too much heat. Make sure it's not a damp room, so try not to store your makeup in the bathroom, and that will help your makeup last so much longer. You know, they have recommended disposal times on makeup, but I've had some of my makeup for like 4 or 5 years and it's still completely fine. You will know to throw something out if it starts changing colour, if it starts changing texture, if it starts smelling really bad, if it just doesn't work properly. There's a lot of ways you can tell it's, you know, off, but if you store it in a nice dark place like what I've done, it really makes your makeup last a lot longer, which is great because it's expensive, you know. My makeup storage was done by KABUKIBELLE here in New Zealand. It was completely custom made, so you cannot just go to a shop and buy what I've got. It was made by her in a little factory, and all of the little dividers came with the units, and it's all from KABUKIBELLE. I'm going to put her link and her website down below. Make sure you check her out. This was not cheap. It was not cheap at all. This storage that I have, because as I said, I collect makeup. I obviously take makeup quite seriously. My makeup storage is heavy duty. This will last me for 50 years if I take care of it. You know what I mean? This is expensive. It is high quality. And it is amazing. So I invested a bit of money in this just to get something that was going to last me a long time, because my last makeup storage, which you'll see in my last makeup collection videos, which I'll link down below, those just kept breaking and I had to buy them over and over and over again. So I was spending hundreds of dollars on something that wasn't lasting long at all. So I thought it was about time I just invested my money in something that was going to be good for years and years and years. And this unit you can see behind me was created by her as well, plus this little mirror that lights up. Whee! That was custom made. So yeah, everything you see there is KABUKIBELLE. Thank you so much, girl. You did an amazing job, and she actually came to my house to install it all, and she is just a sweetheart. She's so lovely. So definitely pleased to be supporting a New Zealand business with my makeup collection. And I also have some other bits and pieces, but I'll talk about that as I go. And if I forgot anything, I'll link it down below. And if I forgot, make sure you ask me a question. And I'm going to stop talking now. Half of you have probably already skipped past me blabbing, but yeah, be prepared because my makeup collection is no joke. It's stupid. It is stupid. You do not need this much makeup. If you want to, that's awesome. We could be like best friends and stuff. But I mean, if you don't have much makeup, don't feel bad because we all started somewhere. I've been collecting makeup for maybe about 5 years or so. I hope you guys enjoy this video and let's get into it. So when you walk into my makeup room, this is the first thing you see, my amazing makeup storage. I am obsessed with this, and it takes up 2 walls, as you can see. Right here is a window, but I've just got my blind down at the moment, and then it carries on down this wall as well. I'm not going to show you the rest of the room. I will do that in a room tour at a later date, and that'll probably go on my vlog channel, so make sure you're subscribed to my vlog channel if you want to see that video. I'll have the link down below. So on the top of my little makeup storage unit, I have a photo of me and Kelly, my best friend, and some little fake flowers. I keep a bunch of my brushes in this kind of like cake holder thing, and then I also have a couple of brush holders up the top here. These are from the warehouse, but last time I went I couldn't find them, so I'm not sure if they sell them anymore. And then this here is my Etika drawer set. I'll put the link down below, and I just have some odds and ends in here. I have some like nail clippers, I've got some random MAC eyeshadows I've got to put into a palette, I've got some contacts cases, just really random stuff, some stuff I want to use in videos, and just bits and bobs like that. I have my little cactus and my little skull, which is kind of dusty. I need to dust that. And then on this far wall, as you can see, I just have 2 big storage kind of like shelving units. All of my electricals are underneath here, and then I have a bunch of perfumes on either side, and then just lots of like display stuff just to make it look quite pretty. So up here I have my Louis Vuitton box and just some other odds and ends, some perfumes, some sunglasses, more perfumes. In here I have a few like earrings and things like that, and then down here are more perfumes and some lollies just because they look really cute. On the side I have my MAC trend book, I have the Cleo magazine that I was most recently mentioned in, more perfumes, some little Polaroid pics of me and my friends, perfume. I've got a Polaroid camera, my digital camera that I use to take like blog pictures on, more perfumes, iPad, perfumes, candles, you know how it is. So that's just kind of what I do to make my room look kind of pretty and just kind of decorate a little bit, just present some pretty bottles and stuff like that. And then down here I have 2 lipstick holders. These are by Zara Beauty, as you can see up here, and I am obsessed with these, and this does rotate, as you can see. I've just got some like YSL, some Elizabeth Arden, some Tom Ford, some Lime Crime. Those are all just in here. And then this one's like a silver sparkly one. I've got my Stila lipsticks up top, some MAC ones, I've got some Melt, some Makeup Store, some Lorac. So all of the drawers are like spring loaded. As you can see, you just kind of click it in to open it, and then you click it shut again like that. And then in each one of these drawers there is a secret hidden drawer up top. So in the very top drawer we have the concealers. So over here I have all of my brightening pens. So there are a few MAC, some Charlotte Tilbury, there are my Bare Minerals ones that look like that I love, Clarins, Elf, and that's pretty much it. In here I have my more kind of creamy concealers, so like really full coverage ones, like Kevin Aucoin, my Illamasqua, my Makeup Store, my Erase Paste by Benefit. In here I have more of my affordable concealers that I use quite often. So there's some Elf, some Collection, there are some NYX, Maybelline, and then down here are my more expensive ones, slash that is not. And neither of these are my LA Girl ones, but I also have NARS and MAC in here as well. And then just here I have my setting powders for under my eyes, a beauty blender, I have a Motive Sculpt palette, I have a spare concealer that Judy got me. I already know I love this, so I'm just saving it until I run out of my other concealers, because as you can see I have just a few at the moment on the go. And then I also have my Hourglass Ambient Light setting powder in here, just if I want to use that under my eyes or on my face or whatever I'm going to do. And then you can slide that back, and in here I have all of my foundations. These ones in here are mostly new, ones that I haven't used yet, but I also have some creamy ones at the back. So I will be doing like some first impressions on these ones just here. And then in here I have some Chi Chi, I have my Giorgio Armani, I have my NARS, Stila, Smashbox, Makeup Forever, Neutrogena, Rimmel, YSL, Benefit, Charlotte Tilbury. I've just got tons and tons and tons of foundation, but you guys already know which ones are my favorites. I'll link some of my favorite videos down below, some of my top 5 makeup products videos. In the top drawer here I have all of my setting powders. I've got some Milani, NARS, Laura Mercier, MAC, Bare Minerals, NYX, just a whole bunch of different brands in here. And then in this one here are all of my bronzers at the moment. So I've got all of my MAC ones just here. I've got my Chi Chi ones back here. This is a NYX one. I have my NARS, Hoola, I have my collection, and then a whole bunch of other random brands. Another MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. I've got some e.l.f., Givenchy, Bobbi Brown, Makeup Store, Sleek, just a whole bunch of different brands. In the top of the bottom drawer, I have some bronzers that don't fit up there, the Chanel, what is this called? You know the one, the creamy bronzer. I have my IT Cosmetics disc. I have all of my Illamasqua cream pigments, which I love. And then I have some NYX baked eyeshadows underneath. I've got a bunch of those. In the side, I have a lot of blush and bronzy kind of things as well. I have a couple of contour kits by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Well, this one's like the standard contour kit, which just comes made. And then this one here I made myself. And I basically use these to contour as well as use for eyeshadows and stuff because they're really, really warm toned. I've got a Makeup Geek blush set, kind of Z palette situation. I have a Stila convertible color palette, a Too Faced Leopard Love palette, and then I have my Inglot blushes here and a couple of different MAC blush palettes as well. And then down the very bottom I have some mineral eyeshadows that I really like, but I couldn't fit them over in my other area, which you'll see soon. So they're just down there, and then some random branded eyeshadows back here and under there as well. I really love this one. This is a Korean brand. I can't remember what it's called and it doesn't say it on the packaging in English. But I'm going to try and figure out what it's called because I am in love with this. It's kind of like the Stila Magnificent Metals eyeshadows, but a little bit less foily, but really amazing nonetheless. It's kind of like a creamy powder. Down here I just have some liquid latex and Halloween supplies, Halloween contacts, Halloween blood, and all of that kind of thing, because you guys know how much I love doing Halloween makeup, so stay tuned for those next month. And then in the top drawer to my left where I'm sitting, this is where all of my jumbo eye pencils, all of my coloured liquid eyeliners and glitter liquid eyeliners, all of that kind of thing lives here. So I've got some Charlotte Tilbury ones, I've got some L'Oreal, some NYX, I've got some Smashbox, some LA Girl, some Lime Crime, some Collection glitter eyeliners back there, which I absolutely love, some Chi Chi, just all of that lives here. And then underneath is where all of my daily kind of eye products live. So as you can see, I've got mascaras in this little corner here. I've got all of my brow stuff down here. I've got my coloured and black eyeliners, just pencil eyeliners, all live in there. I've got so many because Chi Chi has a ton. I've got a ton of Chi Chi ones. I've got a ton of NYX ones and some other brands. And then over here are my gel eyeliners, back there are my black liquid eyeliners, and then back there is just random stuff like glue, eye primers, lip balm, eyelash curlers, etc, etc. And you guys already know all of my favourites from watching my videos, so I don't really have to go through that too much. The next drawer down is one of my favourites. At the top we have all of my highlighters, so I've got some Chi Chi, some Becca, I've got my Chanel, Elizabeth Arden, these three here are Bobbi Brown Shimmer Bricks, I have a MAC cream colour base, I have my Soft and Gentle, as well as a bunch of other mineralized skin finishes just here. I've got my Kevin de Kwan, I have all of my creamy products down here like Benetint and the Kitten one and stuff like that. My Benefit What's Up, which is one of my favourites. NARS, e.l.f., Elizabeth Arden, Stila, NYX, just a bunch of different brands. I've got the balm ones down here. And then when you take away that drawer, you're left with a whole drawer of blushes. I've got so many blushes, it's stupid. All of these ones down here, down here, down here are all MAC. I have my more limited edition ones just down the side. I've got all of my Benetints here. I have an Exploded Smashbox blush. I have all of my Benefit little boxed blushes and things there. My MAC Mineralized Skin Finish blushes back here. Some more limited edition like the MAC Simpsons and Pedro Lorenco and the Proenza, however the heck you pronounce that. We've got a couple of YSL, we've got some more Chi Chi, and then this is the bottom drawer now. In here I have all of my NYX blushes down here, and I've got a few more just there. I've got all of my Milani blushes, I've got some e.l.f., I have some Illamasqua just here, Australis, I've got a Laura Geller, some Tarte, some Estee Lauder, yeah, just a bunch of different ones. I've got one Hourglass blush. The one I own is in Dim Infusion, but I don't actually like it very much. I feel like I should have got something a little more coloured because it doesn't really show up on my skin very much. It's more of a highlighter on me. And then underneath here I have the rest of my blushes, and as you can see I've filled up every single compartment, so if I ever buy more blushes I'm going to need to clear this out. I have some Mirabella, I have some The Balm, I have some Tom Ford. I love Tom Ford blushes so much. I have some Sweet Pen Fade. I have some NYX Baked blushes and some NYX Creamy blushes that look like that. And then I've got some more Fox in a Box blushes back here. I have some Kat Von D, which I've been loving at the moment, as you would know. Some Makeup Store. I've got some Sleek blush palettes. Illamasqua, just a bunch of random ones. Now we are in the corner, and you might have been wondering where my primers and my BB creams and everything are, because my foundations are on the far left, but my BB creams and everything are actually in this top drawer. So this just works the same, you just push it in and it clicks out. In here I just have all of my primers down the side and some tinted moisturizers and BB creams. I have some setting sprays down here and some more BB creams, and at the back I have a little bit of skincare and more setting sprays. I have some backup sponges, I have a lens in there, I have a couple pairs of false eyelashes, some more eyelashes, these are all my XO Beauty. Down here I have a hairbrush and some of those full lips things, some hair ties. My XO Beauty Pretty Ties, which you can buy on my website, which will be linked down below. I love these. They are just the best hair ties ever because they don't damage your hair or leave like kinks in your hair. I have some shadow shields. I have a bunch of like eye creams and lip balms and pimple zapper and just heaps of stuff like that. In the next drawer, in here are all of my neutral eyeshadow palettes. So they basically are in little slots, so you can kind of tip them forward like that and see exactly what you want to reach for. At the back I've just got some Smashbox, my Reveal palette, Source Box, some of my custom made MAC palettes, Naked, It Cosmetics, Kat Von D, more MAC. I've got some Stila, I've got some Lorac, I've got some Anastasia, and just bunches and bunches of eyeshadow palettes. So those all just live in there. And then down in the corner I have more XO Beauty eyelashes and some of these Chi Chi instant eyeshadow things. And then you guessed it, the next drawer down is colourful eyeshadow palettes. So I have some Inglot at the back, I've got some more Smashbox, I've got some Source Box, more MAC eyeshadows. This is a Tarte palette, Too Faced, more Chi Chi, some more Sleek, just a bunch of different eyeshadows. My Electric palette, got the cute little new Simpsons eyeshadow palette. So yeah, that's what all of those look like, and you can see the little stands that they're in. It just makes it so easy to flick through them all, because I never used to use my eyeshadow palettes because I couldn't see what I was looking for. They were just kind of stacked on top of each other like books, so it's just so much more manageable having them like this, and I love it. So those are all my eyeshadow palettes just there. These next three drawers are my personal favorites. The very top one, as soon as you pull it out, you can see a bunch of my MAC lipsticks. These are mostly MAC, and I also have a bunch of others just there. But I'll quickly show you the top drawer. So these also have, you know, double layers, so like a secret little hidden drawer. These are mostly eyeshadows, so I have a bunch of cream eyeshadows and powder eyeshadows. Down here I have all of my NYX ones. I've got so many because they sent me the entire collection. So I really need to use those more often. I've used them a couple of times and so far I like them, but I need to experiment some more. Down here I have my Makeup Geek and my Bare Minerals eyeshadows, which I love. I have some Inica down here. These are my Inglot pigments just here, and these colors are phenomenal. Like, I am so obsessed. I need to do some like tutorials and stuff with these. Look at that duochrome, it's so cool. Back here I have some of the new Makeup Forever eyeshadows and my, what are these even called? Oh, L'Oreal Color Infallible eyeshadows, which I love these so much. They are like some of my favorite drugstore eyeshadows ever. Here are mostly MAC, so my mineralized skin finish ones. I've got some of these limited edition ones, Electric Cool eyeshadows. So yeah, just a bunch of different kinds. I've got a few normal ones, but most of them are depotted into those eyeshadow palettes like I just showed you. I have my Makeup Store. I have some more pigments. Most of these are like e.l.f. Creamy eyeshadows and like creamy lustrous, whatever these are called, I can't remember. In the middle here are all of my glitters that I like to use every now and again. And at the back here I have my Chi Chi mineralized, well, I don't think they're called mineralized, I think they're just called their baked eyeshadows. But they are so beautiful and so pigmented. So I have all of those back here. Back here is mostly NARS. I have my Benefit cream eyeshadows, my Makeup Forever Aqua creams. Most of these are MAC paint pots down here. Maybelline Color Tattoos. I've got some Bobbi Brown and some NARS cream products just here. Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill. A couple of the Bourjois cream eyeshadows. And yeah, that's everything in there. And then when you push that back, as I said, this is a big lipstick drawer. Most of them are MAC lipsticks, but also on the edge here I have some Benefit eyeshadows here, and then I've got some of those new Milani Bella Eyes, I think they're called. Yeah, Bella Eyes gel powder eyeshadows. They're really good and really affordable. I bought mine off Beauty Joint. I've got my Stila Magnificent Metals down here, and these down here are cream eyeshadows by NYX and some Bare Minerals ones. I've got all of my MAC pigments just here and some NYX ones, and then as you go over I've just got more pigments and then some like mixing mediums and just bits and pieces like that. On to my favorite part. You will see that I have way too many lipsticks, but lipsticks are my favorite makeup products in the world to collect. I just love lipstick. So back here I have these little, what are these called? Impulse Cosmetics lipsticks. Ugliest packaging ever, but the coolest colours. So I've got 9 of those. I have my Coloured Rain lipsticks, which I also love. These colours are phenomenal. I have a couple missing. I've got some of these, what is this? I don't know how to pronounce this. Charlotte Tilbury, some Paul & Joe, some e.l.f. I've got some Gerard Cosmetics, I've got some Too Faced, some Givenchy. Yeah, just a bunch there, Urban Decay. All of these ones through here are MAC, so I've just got like them kind of color coordinated from nudes going up to like hot pinks, and then I have more of my reds all down here, as well as some like limited edition ones just down here, and I've got my mineralized ones over here. I have some Estee Lauder, some Inglot lipsticks, I've got some Alexa Persico, Calvin Klein. Yeah, just a whole bunch through there. This next drawer is my favorite. This is my favorite drawer. I've got some Peri Pera, I've got some Dose of Colors. This one is upside down, that's really annoying. I've got a whole bunch of NYX all down here. These are all the butter lipsticks, the matte lipsticks, the macaron lipsticks, the black label lipsticks. I've got some Illamasqua, some Giorgio Armani. I've got some Maybelline. That's all of them. I've got a few other random ones like some Wet n Wild and stuff. And then down here, these are all Sleek. And then I've got all of my collection lipsticks, which I love. You can get them at Countdown for really cheap. I've got some Sports Girl, I've got some Milani, I've got some Napoleon Perdis, I've got some Vincent Longo, I've got some Maybelline down here. These ones here are all L'Oreal, Wet n Wild, I've got some Rimmel, I've got some e.l.f. ones back here. So that's all of the middle ones, and then the last ones here, I have a bunch of these. These are all by Jordana. They're really, really, really affordable, so I have so many of those. And then I have some Galamier. I've got some Peri Pera. I've got a whole bunch of Chi Chi. I love Chi Chi lipsticks. And these ones here are Benefit. I've got some Karen Mural. I think that's how you pronounce it. They are natural lipsticks, which are phenomenal. And then these are all Smashbox, which I'm obsessed with. I love Smashbox lipsticks. I don't know if I've ever told you that, but yeah, they are amazing and their colour selection is to die for. Underneath is mostly spare space for lipsticks, but I have my nail polishes down here. I have some blushes that I can't fit in over on the left side, some coloured lip balms and stuff like that. These lipsticks are all Makeup Revolution, which obviously I haven't even opened yet. I only got those in the post this morning, so those are just chilling out there. I have some Model Co, and then over here are all of my lip liners. So I've got a lot of MAC ones, a lot of Chi Chi ones, and then some Sleek, some NYX, just pieces like that. And then the very last drawer is all lip glosses. This one's only a single level because these are obviously longer, like the tubes are quite long, so I just had to make sure that they'd fit. Starting down here, this is all of my like stick pencil kind of makeup products. So I've got like the NYX lip pencils, I've got like a Kim Kardashian one, the e.l.f. ones, and then I have all of my chubby pencil kind of products. You guys know the ones like Revlon. I've got some Too Faced ones that plump up your lips, just all of that. I've got my Sleek lip lacquers, the matte ones. I've got my Bare Minerals. This drawer is just crazy. Illamasqua, Galamier, Stila. I've got some Kat Von D back here. I've got some Smashbox lip lacquers. I've got some Sephora brand. I've got more Stila ones back here. Just a bunch. And then all down here are Makeup Forever and e.l.f. I've got all of my Dose of Colors and Chi Chi lip stains and lip lacquers and, you know, creamy matte lip products and just all of those kinds of things. All of my velour lips, which I love. My Lime Crime Velveteens through here. a bunch of lip glosses, some OCC lip tars, some Sweet Pea and Faye, some Melted. I've got some of the little LA Girl dupes for the Too Faced ones. I've got a couple of Marc Jacobs. I've got this, I have to show you this. This lip gloss, look how crazy that is. It's by Bare Minerals and it's like the craziest colour ever. I have these Dior ones just here. And then back there are all of my NYX products, so lip glosses, soft matte lip creams. I've got the NYX lip glosses there as well. Down here are all my MAC ones. I don't really have too many. Smashbox, NARS. I've got my Buxom, Charlotte Tilbury, Jade. The Jade lip glosses are amazing. Some collection. Yeah, that's basically it. So in this bottom drawer is lip glosses, you know, lip gloss kind of products, so like matte lip creams, opaque lip glosses, lip pencils, just everything like that. And that concludes my makeup collection. So yeah, that's it. I'm sorry for my croaky voice, I'm a little bit sick still. I've legit been sick for like almost 3 weeks and it's just not going away, and it's not even like one sickness. It's like I have one thing and then it turns into like a different sickness and then it's like different. My life. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out so much. You guys have no idea. It really helps. If you would like to, I would love it if you could share it on your Pinterest, share it on your Twitter, share it on your Facebook page. Love you guys so much. I hope you guys have an amazing day and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. I just feel like I need to incorporate a bit more pink into the cheeks and like freshen it up a bit. It's a bit too flat. This is Pinch a Peach by MAC. That's better, just like the tiniest amount. Look at the difference. And as we haven't done yet, make sure you request them down below because we can definitely do some more very soon.
Cool, hope you guys have a good day and we'll see you again soon. See ya.
Bye.